Hi guys, welcome back to the plot. So unfortunately the last video went up a day later due to editing issues, let's say, but we got that out and that's up now. So I'm on the plot and I've just had a bit of a walk around and trying to think of what to do next. There's just so many jobs that I need to do, but the best way to do it is just crack on. I probably need to plan out where I'm going to put the next raised bed, so I'm going to have to definitely do some groundwork for that to wherever I'm putting it. So I think I'm going to go do that now, get the spade out and do some groundwork for that. But then where the plastic isn't covering anymore, the weeds are already starting to germinate and come up because it's so nice. I need to start pulling this down, so I need to make some sort of shelter or buy the walk-in greenhouse and use that as a shed kind of thing, just to store the stuff that is in there so it doesn't all get wet. Sorry, I just had a thought that I could have done, but I don't really want to do that. I was going to say I could use the the compost bin that I emptied yesterday and just put like a roof over the top of it, maybe some plastic, but that just means it's accessible to anyone that walks past to grab the stuff that's in there, so it's probably not a good idea. But yeah, I shall come back to you when I have more of a plan on what I'm going to do. Another glorious day. But yeah, I will see you shortly. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this where it sits. I'm just going to do some groundwork here because it kind of goes down. So I'm going to just fill like the floor here with some of this soil that's here, and then just flip it over, put the cardboard down, and then put some compost over the top of it. So yeah, let's get on with it. So all I'm doing is skimming some of this, well, say skimming, making a hole, but and then I'm going to level that with the edge that was already there. I've put some inside and I'll show you that in a moment. Yeah, let's carry on. So now I'm just going to turn this over and put it back where it is. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart. And then what I do to get it into the ground is I just get a spade and underneath the foot, I don't know if you can see me, but you'll be able to hear me hopefully, is I just loosen the mud. And you do this in all four corners. And then all I do is I put my foot down on all the corners. And now I can see the gaps I need to fill with the soil for it to then set. So yeah, I'm going to carry on, fill them corners, and I'll come back to you. So as you can see, I'm just filling it up from the bottom. I'm going to put cardboard over the top of this that I'm putting in. Now, I'm putting weeds and all sorts in here. And probably not advised that you do that. However, I think as long as you mulch and keep on top of it when the heads pop up, eventually it will become weedless, or just easy to manage. So that's that. I'm going to put the cardboard over the top. I'm not bothered about it being really neat or anything. Just rough it and fill it is the idea. So that's another one in. Right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to put some of the deeper soil that I've dug out of here. I'm going to put that on the top just to weigh it down, as it can start getting the moisture and stuff into the cardboard. There's no rush to put the compost from over there in, because if there is any seedlings in there, then they'll start germinating, and this bed isn't going to be planted for a good month or two, so, well, it might even be longer because I don't know what's going in it, but yep. Right, I will crack on with that. So I found some roots really deep down, so that will be the thistles that we pulled out last year, and I'm really getting into the clay now as well. Like I said, it doesn't need to be loads, it just needs to be enough to weigh it down. Need to get in there and get the weeds out first though. So let's take these out. So yeah, that will do to weigh that down for now, and I'll be back at you with another project. What is also really important is you take all the plastic off the boxes. Don't leave any plastic on those boxes, because otherwise it's in the ground. This is all the plastic that came out of those boxes. Polystyrene and all sorts. And then these are the bits of tape that were on the boxes. And this will be disposed of properly in the bin where it needs to be. Right, we're over here at the garlic bed and onion bed. I can see a few little bits of grass starting to grow. Now it's really important when you plant your garlic that you keep it weed free. It doesn't like weeds at all. So the best you can do is when you see it, get it out. Try not to snap the roots if you can. I did that one unfortunately, which means it will come back, but that one didn't. Unfortunately guys, it stopped again like on the last video. I don't understand why it does that. But yeah, there's another piece just here. I think that's it. There's some growing up the edges, but I'll do that off camera. So yeah, it's important guys, keep your garlic fresh of weeds. So the next plan is to mark out with bricks on top of the plastic where the polytunnel is going to go. There's going to be a lot of groundwork for that because it kind of comes down weirdly, but I've got to dig down a bit for the runners of the poles, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bury them so it doesn't, you know, fly away. And I also need to get some timber to make the doors so I can make proper door frames instead of just using the zip on the front, because I don't think the zip would last too long. It's good to have a bit of cardboard around and a pen on the allotment. Let's not try closing it with the pointy end. I've written down the size of it and I'm gonna go and start marking it out with bricks and get my tape measure out and go with that. It's lengthways it's 3.5 meters at the front, and at the back it's 3 meters and then 2 meters high, so it's pretty big. Also, as I was looking at the measurements, because it didn't have it on the box at home, I've just gone onto eBay and the exact one that I bought is on 50% off. I do not make any revenue from this deal, but I will put the link in the description. I'll also put a photo on the screen around about now. So yeah, 50% off. I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't, you know, so, you know, message the seller if you're interested. But yeah, I haven't put mine up, so I can't give you a review. Obviously I will give you a review once it's up, and it's been up for a while. But there is 3 good reviews as it stands since I've put it on there. So yeah, we will go with that and see how it goes. So I will go and move the camera and we'll clear a space and start measuring out where it's going to go. See you in a moment. Here's an item I found on the plot when I first started. It's a spoon. It's a Tetley Limited 1996 spoon. I guess there used to be something in the top, but it's long gone. Tape measure in hand, let's get this done. So, it's marked out. I don't know if you could see me at the other side. Hope you could. I couldn't see the camera from over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer the bricks up and then I will come back to you and show you the actual size. So it's going to be pretty difficult to see, but any brick that's got multiple bricks on top is the size, but you'll get it when I put it up. I've marked it out, I know where it's going to go. So those 4 doubles at the back, so it's going to take up all that area there. It's quite wide, more than long. I think like long ways it's probably normal. I can measure the one behind me and I'll let you know on that one later on. But yeah, I'm going to find another job and I'll come back to you. So just off the tripod a moment. I've had a few minutes to think about it. What I'm going to do is where you was, I am literally going to take one piece of this plastic up today, and then I'm going to get the canes from in there and mark it out properly so I can actually see it. There's too many bricks and my brain can't take it, so I'm going to move all the carpet that's at the back there and go and put it on the scrap pile at the front, because I'm hoping this year that we get a skip so we can out of the allotment. There's a nice lump, as you can probably see in the middle there, that needs to go. So there's still going to be quite a lot of groundwork to do, but it will be easier to go down than like move 2 lots of plastic. So I'm just going to move one. Unfortunately, it's going to be a bit closer to these beds than I wanted it to be, but we'll go with it. We'll see how it ends up. So I'm just going to move all that carpet from over there. I guarantee it's going to be heavy because it's going to be wet. I'm going to put it at the front, and once I've took up the plastic, I'll come back to you and show me marking it out. I'm hoping I've got some string in the shed, but if not, then it'll have to wait till next time or tomorrow. In fact, I probably won't be down tomorrow. It's Derby versus Forest. I'm going there, so, well, Forest versus Derby. But yeah, I might get an hour in the afternoon. It's an early game, we'll see. So I will go and move that. I'll see you in a moment. Hi guys, how are we doing? So it's a few days later after I recorded this video. Unfortunately, I didn't record myself moving the carpet, which I did do. All the carpet has been moved, and I didn't move the plastic because obviously, as I mentioned, I had the football game to go to. So I'm just recording this just to end the video and say thank you for watching if you got this far. I will be back on the plot this week, and I will do another video for that. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you got this far, please do like and subscribe, as it does help the channel massively. And thank you to the 150 subscribers that we've now reached, and really appreciate that. I'm going to put the name of the person that has used the buy me a coffee link, and I really appreciate the support. Thank you ever so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, guys.